to the Apache Junction Rock and Jam Club. Tonight is our general meeting, and I will be filling in for the president, John Jones, who is visiting his daughter, and he has his very first granddaughter, and they're going to be spending a week helping the family get ready with this new introduction with their family, the granddaughter. So we always start our meetings out with a pledge allegiance to the flag. If we could all rise. Thank you. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Well, I wanted to welcome those people who are new. I saw a few people come in tonight, and it's so nice to see the new faces. We wanted to let you know a little bit on our show update. So the weekend after Thanksgiving, no, the weekend before Thanksgiving, we had our fall show. So 2 times a year we have a rock show. And we've been holding it out at the high school on Ironwood Road. And I was going to give you an update and let you know the show was really, really fun. And it was very successful. That is what brings in so much money to our club because we are a nonprofit organization. And 3 things I want to tell you about that. So our spring show, I'm going to have John go over the financial numbers because he's our financial guy. But I can tell you our spring show next year, we are going to be in a new venue. Yay! Okay, we did have a couple hiccups at the last fall show because the school wasn't exactly, I think there's a new committee and they were coordinating everything, and they also planned a basketball game the same time that we're supposed to be setting up. And so it kind of delayed our setup. But next year at the high school, they're going to be replacing bleachers. And so they're going to be doing some construction in the gymnasium. And we thought it was a good time for us to look for another location. We are hoping, and I think we are this close to securing the same spot where we do the flag show, which is out at MCC at the 60 in Dobson. And we will only be undercover. So the benefits of that is we can drive up, drop off, and it makes it super easy to load. And there's other benefits. We do have some hiccups to work out as far as funneling people in, because we do have an entrance fee for people, and so we will have to funnel them in. We are looking for a new show chairperson to help coordinate all of the show committees. And we also, and I'm very excited about this, we are going to be using Sign Up Genius for our volunteers to help with making it easier for you guys to know what the positions are, so that you know who you're working with when you're volunteering, and then making it easier for all of us to communicate during those events. That is all the show update. Oh, the dates, March 5th and 6th. So it's the very first weekend in March, and we coordinate those dates around other shows that are going around in the community. And now if I could get John Philpott up here for our treasury update.
No.
Okay.
Up next, I gotta go get my notes out of my briefcase.
Next, I would like Russ. Russ from the shop? Not here. Okay, Russ isn't here. So I do have some updates from Russ. And we have posted around out by the saws and the equipment how to properly take care of the equipment, how to properly clean the equipment, and then also Christmas is right around the corner. So in case anybody is getting new Christmas towels, we would be honored and blessed to receive your old Christmas towel, your old towels that are going to be replaced by your new Christmas towels, because we use those towels for soaking up all of the water from the grinders when we're using equipment that uses water and it splashes. It gets on the counter, it gets on the floor. And so we do go through towels. We use them constantly every day. So that's all of the shop updates. We are going to kind of keep this meeting fast because we've got delicious food there that we want to get busy eating. Membership update for Miss April.
Woo! Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Whole 613 so far. Well,
Whoa.
616 plus and growing. So, wow, welcome. It was a big milestone when I started being involved in membership before the summer. We were excited when we hit 500. So this is just going gangbusters. It's wonderful. You can renew online. I encourage you to do so. Right now, it's just me and Lynette. We are seeking more volunteers. It just involves a little bit of data entry, and if we can get enough people, it'll go really smoothly. So if you're interested in just doing a little light data entry, a couple hours a week maybe, or even an hour, we would love to talk to you.
Right. And you get to hang out with people who love talking about rocks. So it's a lot of fun. Youth program. Wally, would you like to add anything?
Just, we gave out, basically, I think we gave out 87 rock collections to the kids at the last show. And that's way down from what it had been. And I think we had 19 total paid for ones where parents or grandparents paid for a kid, and we charge them $3, and they get the rock collection, but they have to pay a little bit of money. So the kids didn't want to come to our show this time as much, but that's all.
Right, well, thank you. And going into our silversmithing program, we are going to be starting up classes again. So the classes are going to be held outside. We are in the process of working with the City of Apache Junction, getting permits so that we can be indoors in the container that you might see out on the back parking lot. But in the meantime, we are buying some heaters, those propane heaters that keep you toasty warm, so that we can work outside even when it gets below 70 degrees. We get chilly. The first classes start in January. There's going to be 2 classes. One is going to be a beginner's class, and I believe it's a 3-session class. And then the next class is an intermediate class. They're also looking at doing some project-based classes, but they're still working on the details on that. But it's really nice, and I know that people who have attended the classes, they make a ring their very first day, and it's super rewarding when you can walk away with something that you've created. It's really pretty. Field trips. Mike, would you like to speak on field trips?
Dan Jarvis couldn't make it tonight. He had a member of his church pass away, so I thought I'd fill in for him. We have a field trip this Saturday. We're going to the Salt River looking for river rocks, and I have the information if people would like it. We're meeting at the public parking lot at the northeast corner of Gilbert Road and McDowell. So, and the meeting time will be at 8 a.m. So if you have any questions, talking to Linda, she's suggesting that this is not a good spot to bring your dogs. It's kind of slippery.
It's
very uneven.
lots of rocks.
A lot of rocks, very uneven. There's a large assortment of things we'll find there. It's kind of fun. Bring your trash grabber and your buckets. It's very easy to get to. So hopefully we'll see you guys over there and have a good time. This Saturday. And then speaking with Dan, he hasn't put anything together yet for the upcoming year, but he's working on that. So this will be the last field trip for this year. So it's the 17th. It's Saturday the 17th. I'm sorry. Yes.
Excuse me. You said the corner of McDowell and Gilbert Road?
Yes, he said the northeast corner of Gilbert and McDowell Road. There's a public parking lot.
Fixing to close down the northbound Gilbert Road. They're fixing to build a bridge there.
Oh, okay, then I'll tell you, I'll get with Dan,
Yeah.
and we can post something on the website as to where he wants to meet.
Yeah, I don't know when construction starts, but I think it is starting.
Because I know that we're meeting,
That's where that bus parking lot is, where you can pull in and take the extended buses out of there. So it's a nice big parking lot right there.
okay, so if there's a change, I'll have Dan notify through email. But what I was told is that it should be open, so, you know, unless you know something different.
Yeah.
We'll check.
Yeah, we'll check on that.
I work for the res.
Oh, you do? Okay. Because I know that where we're meeting is just a stone's throw from one of the reservation guides that's gonna take us,
Yeah.
the young man that's there. And so
You gonna be on the west side or the east side of Gilbert?
we're gonna be on the reservation side,
West side.
west side.
Then you're okay then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we have to have a host from the reservation be with us.
Right.
And supposedly, according to Dan, you found a little better material on the west side.
Okay, you'll be, yes, okay, you'll be okay then.
Okay. So once again, it's the 17th. And I have it on my phone if anyone would like any more information. I thought we had some flyers up here, but we don't.
And where was the meeting place one more time? Now that
Okay.
we decided.
Okay. Saturday, December 17th, 8 a.m. at the public parking lot, northeast corner of Gilbert Road and McDowell. The actual address is 2801 North Gilbert Road in Mesa.
Yeah, there's a huge parking lot there.
Yeah, it's a huge place. I'm sorry?
Do you have that on your website?
It should be posted on the website. And the things to bring besides your club badge is your trash grabber and some buckets. So it should be a nice trip. It's pretty easy, and anyone can really do this trip.
There is no public restroom at that parking lot.
No.
No, so go before you get there.
Any questions? Thank you.
I went on that day last year, and one of the things that I was so happy to find, they have these like hamburger bun Zen rocks where you can stack them and you make your little Zen rock pile. They have so many of them out there, and I really enjoyed that. And I have now 3 Zen rock piles in my yard at home. All right, hospitality, Miss Kim.
I don't have good news, unfortunately. I know a lot of you have been asking me recently, when are we going to start the wire wrapping classes again? And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do it anytime in the foreseeable future. I have a family member who is critically ill, who I'm now taking care of, and she's going to be very ill for many, many, many more weeks. So between going back and forth to the hospital and then trying to spend some time here and get my own stuff done, I unfortunately don't have any time to dedicate to that. But if things change, she's getting better, so there's the good news. If things change, I will be more than happy to do classes, but for the meantime, I have to recuse myself and say I just can't. So I apologize to those of you, but family first. Okay, that's all I've got.
Well, what about
Or what? Oh, eat. Let's eat.
No, not yet.
Oh, treasure thing. You want to do any treasure?
Yes.
Okay, and now John Philpott, our treasurer.
Sorry for how hectic it was. If anybody still wants to sign up once everything's going along, it'll be not quite so compressed. Currently in our checking account, we have $16,916.38. In the savings, we have $50,001.24 for a combined total of $66,917.62. We're still in the red for the year a little bit, but I'm not all that worried about it, given the state of the economy and the unexpected expense of having to get rid of all of our sheds all at once. As far as the show went, as Wally said, they didn't have as much kids going through the egg cartons. All of the stations did between half and 60% of what they normally did, but we did have 30% more people show up this year than we did last year. And we had about 10% more vendors than we did last year.
Cool.
Moving over to the MCC parking lot, we'll be able to have a much larger show and being right next to the highway, people will come from, since it's right off the highway, people will come from as far as northern Scottsdale when they wouldn't come out this far east to Crisman Road. So we're hoping that'll work out in the end. As far as what we did, this is just a rough estimate. I'll have an official number by the time January rolls around. I still got about 4 bills outstanding that I have guesstimates on from the people I'm getting them from. We did about $2,700 net. That's a little bit better than we did last year. It's not as good as we did before COVID, but we're up about 15% over what we did last year. And going forward, I expect that to continue rising. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for coming out today. We do welcome you to stay and enjoy the food, enjoy mingling. If you have any questions, maybe work your way up here and we will be happy to help you with answering your questions. But this meeting is adjourned and we can eat. Yay! Merry Christmas! Yay!
Now the reason it's 58%.
Oh, nice! All right, so this is our holiday party 2022. Hi, what's your name?
Grace.
Grace? Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Linda. What's your name?
Sage.
Sage? Pretty. Well, are you guys members of the club?
My mom is.
She
My
is?
dad is, but I'm his little helper.
Oh, I love that.
I go.
You carry rocks? What's in your... I love rocks.
Corey.
Oh my goodness. Well, how'd they get that really pretty color?
I painted them.
Wow, that's very nice.
I made a money rock.
Wow, I love
I
it.
took a little rectangle rock that I found in my yard and I just painted it green and I just put a little S on it. I got free money. Who wants rock? Like, here, rock. I pay for you.
She's a future jewelry maker, I think. Yes, she is. A future show vendor.
I go with my mom on rock trips and then
Yeah.
she has her own and a saw too and she makes pendants.
Oh, did she make that one?
No.
Oh, no? Okay. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Hi. Hey, Tommy. I'm coming to... Are they?
Oh, unbelievable.
Which one? Which one?
This is a mystery and
Oh my gosh,
the best.
I've
It's
had
like
that.
Open a rock, you don't know what's in it until you taste it.
So which one is that cookie you're eating? Whoop. Bunch of good food here.
Put 3 stones,